Hello everyone, you've all been sending me so many questions about Lego Masters, so I'm here to answer them. Here we go. What was the application process like for Lego Masters? I think it was different for everybody, but for me in particular, so I was asked to apply. Somebody had seen my artwork somewhere and loved it and asked me to apply, so I still had to apply. And then I had to build a variety of things, so I had to use my building skills because a lot of my artwork, it is 3D, it is structural, but you know, I feel like they definitely do their best to make sure that you have the building skills for Lego Masters. So I built a variety of different mocks, and to make a long story short, they loved everything I made. I had originally applied for the show as a solo, and then I had met my partner through the Lego community shortly after that. So don't be discouraged. You know, if you have to apply alone, you never know when you're going to bump into somebody or someone you know might change their mind. How is it like using motors for the first time, especially in the first challenge? Well, I'll tell you, it was pretty difficult. It did take a long time. I was nervous because I had never used motors before in a Lego build, and neither had Sam. So one of us had to figure it out, and I'm really proud to say that I took on the feat and I figured out not one, but two motors. One for our banana boat swing ride and one for the peppermint bumper cars. So I was actually really excited, and then I worked on some other items as well. The cotton candy trees, the lollipop trees, the chocolate waterfall. I worked on some of the rock candy mountain and some ice cream accents that were also in the build. So I really love the theme we had for episode 1. I just wish maybe had I known the motors beforehand, it would have saved a lot of time and we could have added a lot more. So lesson learned, learn your motors. I love your bows. Where can I get them? You can get them in my bow shop on my website. The link is below. It's ragsyart.com/bow shop. And I love these because they have inspirational words in them. The word is actually detachable, so you can wear it as a hairpin or you can wear it with the bow or just the bow itself. And I wore these because they're all about my journey as an artist. So episode 1, I wear this bow, the pink dream bow, which is about finding the courage to pursue the dream. The bows are also symbolic. They're about women empowerment, empowering women and girls in the fields of STEAM D, science, technology, engineering, art, math, and design. It's a long one. And also they're an artist empowerment bow because the words that are inspirational reference my journey as an artist. So if you want one, definitely check out my bow shop. How is Terry Crews? He is awesome. I love him. He was so into it. He's such a super Lego fan. We had no idea he was going to be there. That was real surprise. And look, he busted through that wall and look what I took. I took it. I hope I don't get in trouble. Oh my God, I had to have it. He touched it. What is the significance of your GEODE hearts? So I do GEODE heart artwork. So there's one here and there's another one right here. This is beautiful. So it's got little Lego in it. It's got real crystal, rose quartz, as you can see. The significance is it's a heart because it's kind of like everything I love in one. It's art, it's crystals. I love things that are sparkly, and it has the Lego in it as well. So that's kind of the significance behind those. I wanted to do these pieces as smaller art pieces for maybe entry-level collectors who can't afford or don't want to spend a lot on a big giant art piece. Did you get lunch? Yes, we got lunch. It was delicious and I loved it. Actually, way better food than I've ever cooked in my entire life. What was your favorite build from another team? There were literally so many because every team's so different, but a few of my favorites were actually Timbertown by Boone and Mark, which their ride did not work, but I did see it work during the competition, and when it did work, it was phenomenal. I love their theme. I like how their personality was in their theme, so that's definitely one of my favorites. The Sacrifice by Tyler and Amy. I loved the alien with the tentacles wrapping around. I love things with tentacles, like wrapping around. I thought it was really clever. And then also Aaron's cut in half challenge, the helmets with the octopus, again, with the tentacles kind of wrapping around, and it had movements in it. I really just thought that was so artistic. It was really beautiful. Like, it's something I feel like I would want to buy as like an art piece. It was really, really pretty. So that's why I liked that one. Oh, and I actually love Cyberpunk City by Crystal and Amy. I love their building. Their building was actually my favorite building because I love how it was black, but they use those neon colors as an accent. I really loved it. It was very futuristic and feminine, and I loved it. Was there ever a time in your life when you stopped creating art? Yes, actually, when I was choosing, where to go to school, I actually forewent going to art school to go into business school because I didn't think I would make it as an artist. I didn't have that confidence yet that I was good enough to actually make it. And I didn't create all throughout college. I just, studied finance and mathematics and all other sorts of things. So yes, there was a period in my life that was like a dark age as a creative, not necessarily for Lego. And, when I graduated college, it was 2008, around 2008, actually, a year or two after, and the markets had crashed, and I started painting murals outside for some extra money, and that's kind of when I revamped my art career. 8 years later, I quit my job. I found the courage to pursue a dream to do art full time. One of the big reasons was my Lego art. My very first art show in a gallery was Lego themed art, and I had sold out of all my Lego pieces on my very first art show, and that was really eye-opening for me, and that moment really gave me the confidence to pursue my career. So in a weird way, Lego is partially responsible for me finding that courage to pursue my dream, and I think that's really special and why I love Lego. Who are people that motivate you? I am inspired by women. Women never cease to amaze me, especially brave women. I really idolize Amelia Earhart because I just imagine what bravery it must have took to attempt to fly around the world. And even though she didn't make it, I feel like I am intrigued by the bravery that she was just willing to pursue it, like go all in on the dream. I like dreamers. I like to dream big. There's this saying that sometimes when you fall, you fly. And I think it's very, very true. I think we have to find the courage in ourselves to really pursue our dreams and not be afraid of the fall, because sometimes when you fall, it helps you fly. Thank you so much, everybody. Again, if you're interested in these bows, check out my bow shop. Also, if you're interested in these cool retro dresses that I wear, I've included the link for you as well. Thank you so much, everybody. See you soon.